Hello and good evening. My name is Gold Vision. Welcome to the volcano. I'm just meditating a little bit. Why not? You know. That's what these evenings are for. Hope you've been having a good time in camp. I hope your week has been pretty peaceful. Hope nothing too outrageous is happening and that everything seems like it's moving you in the direction that you want to go. I think everything is ultimately moving in that direction, especially if you have a clear idea of what direction that is. But as long as you're holding on to optimism and believing that things can get better, and you're getting better and stronger and smarter and faster and all those Olympiadic terms. As long as you really, really want to and keep trying and not giving up, I think you're moving in the right direction. I feel like that's been true for me, at least. Before we get into anything, I'm supposed to give you these announcements as the the official gaming counselor of 7 Second Summer Camp here. There are leftover croissants in the mess hall. There's 3. So they're up for grabs, but they're not going to be there forever. Try to enjoy them while they're there. This is a reminder that all the fireworks at 7 Second Summer Camp are silent. There's no sound for them. I don't know how they figured that out, but they keep them quiet, so that way campers can enjoy fireworks shows all throughout the night without upsetting any other campers. And then finally, trust your heart. That's seems like an important announcement to get through to people. What else did I actually had something I wanted to cover as well. And before I get into that, I just wanted to remind you that 7 Second Summer Camp is a meditation game that I created for you so you can enjoy meditation from a gaming perspective. As you can tell, this is the first level. It's filled with trees that all have names, and we kind of slowly meditate on them, unless we have already, to unlock their growth, to grow with them. There's trees and there's rocks and there's giraffes. There's all kinds of entities throughout the world, and you can think about them, or you can zone out, or you can close your eyes, because the meditation has been gamified in such a way that the more still you stay and the more you focus on just the moment and not where you're going or what's going to happen, the further you advance in the game world. It's kind of mysterious in that way, but there's a lot of plentiful game mechanics that keep it interesting and keep it a video game, which I appreciate, because as someone who likes to do both, I feel like I'm playing a game while also meditating, and that's the long and short of it. It's available on the Steam store. You can check it out if you care. Anyway, the one issue I did want to talk about, because it keeps coming up, and I feel like people are overly concerned for it, and we really got to nail it home, is this idea of artificial intelligence, this AI. It's really going around out there, and there's a lot of concern about it replacing jobs and taking over and conquering. The thing that I think really needs to get nailed home, and that people need to understand about it, is that we're constantly training AI. Constantly. That's what we're doing. We're creating material for it to use. People are worried that when they see that data is being recorded by AI and being assembled, but people should be more concerned when they stop using human data to create the next iteration of these hardwares and softwares. We should be doing this. We should be celebrating life. We should be celebrating each other. We should be trying to come up with the worlds that we want to see, and AI will train that data. It's the love that we put forth that will build the next generation of entertainment and artificial intelligence. And I think it's beautiful, and I think it's really cool. But if we're afraid of it and we don't use it correctly, and we stay in cycles of sadness or fear, then that's the data that we're giving to the machine that's going to build our tomorrow. So I just wanted to get that out. I see it everywhere. I think everybody knows that, and I think people just don't want to they don't want to think about it. They're because if you really do think about it, then you might need to change your behaviors to reflect the world you want to live in instead of feeling victim to it. So I don't know, it's complicated, and it seems like the kind of thing that I'm just going to say a couple times every once in a while, and then everyone will get the hang of it. That's that's the optimist in me. So anyway, tonight's feature game that we're going to get into is a game that I've played a lot. Played it many times. Came out in 2016. It was not well received. It is now. It's called No Man's Sky. There's a virtual reality version and a regular version. We're just going to play the 2D screen version for as long as we do, because I've noticed that I'll load the game up every year or so. I'll start it off, I'll play it for a bit, I'll put it down, and I'll have the experience. And I've got my own unique perspective that really makes it difficult for me to achieve a lot in a lot of games, but No Man's Sky seems like it's got an opportunity to really grow and be the kind of data that I want to input to the system. So there's been some updates. I'm going to try this Lucky Marshmallow, and maybe we're going to have a good time in the world of No Man's Sky. And if not, it'll be it will be something that got on the checklist and checked it off. So without further ado, here we are. I have a couple saved states, and I think I'm just gonna do this most recent one and load it up and see if it's worth it, see if the experience is good. I don't know. I've seen rave reviews. I know this update's supposed to be better, but every year it's the same thing, like get into the spaceship. I kind of get overwhelmed by all the inventory options and trapped in it. But this is actually one of my favorite loading screen things ever, and it's just stars and made up planets that you fly through. But it's very meditative and very peaceful and a little choppy, but very very peaceful. And let's take advantage of this loading opportunity to take some deep breaths. Just breathe in the stardust. Isn't that nice? Like, if this is it, and this could be it, we might get into a place and they're like, turn on this space guillotine, and that's the end of the game for me. But hopefully there's more. But if this is all that there is, just this loading screen space experience, then I'm okay with that. Should also note that something's been happening with my internet connection or something, even though on Monday it was completely fine and I didn't change anything at all about my life. I've been struggling with the use of my system, so I'm hoping that we're gonna move past any of the hiccups like that and get to explore the world of No Man's Sky when it finally does load, which I'm not rushing into. Once again, let's do another deep breath. I can't tell if this is loading more. Kind of seems like it is. Oh. Oh, I remember what happened. I just went. I went until I couldn't. I might have to go mouse and keyboard on this. I don't think I could figure out how to swim up. Or I just got trapped and something happened. Oh, nice. Okay. So, I don't know. I don't know what is ever happening. And I've started the game several times, and you put together you get the things that you need to get in your spaceship, and then you take off into space. And then there's little tidbits and interesting things you can find everywhere. I think I was trying to explore down there and got trapped in something. So let's see if I could just go to my starship. I might need a refresher on what's happening. Wow. The galaxy is full of stars. Opportunities. I don't know. I think I just need to get back on land. Pick up where I left off. My worst fear is that all of these games that I've started and been trapped in and moved on from, all of them I still have to complete in some capacity. I feel like that's unlikely. Because there's a lot of infinite games and games that you can 100% complete and then keep playing. So I don't know. But this is one of the philosophical experiences that I have, that I'm always rushing to the next place, but from my experience in No Man's Sky, every time I get to the next one, it's just it's just different. It's not better. And I think that I've read that it upsets some people because they get the same idea. They don't know why they're traveling. They don't know what they're looking for. You can go and increase numbers, cookie clicker style. You can click all you want and make your numbers go bigger in an artificial world that they're limited in artificial ways. But I've become what I call an experiential gamer. And so something like this, a game like this, is more about what can I do? Can I fly a spaceship? Can I look at interesting things and be attacked by them, by unidentified plants? I remember being overwhelmed by these interfaces too. So many things to do and nothing really explained. Mysterious, unsettling sounds. Oh, it looks like there's a multiplayer thing happening somewhere. Somebody's entered my game. I would think that I have a spaceship, though. I have a base, but where's my ship at? Will M get me the map? Will anything get me the map? Catalog and guide. Space anomaly. The space anomaly is home to a array of... I feel like I've seen that. I don't know. It's really not that important to me either. I would like to fly away though, and I can't seem to see. I see everybody else's little indicators. They're objects, but I don't see my own save beacons. I don't see my own ship. Maybe there's a way to call it in. Maybe I have to make another one. Maybe I have to talk to this totem. I think these are important. We got a Gek vision here. Use. Stone resonates, producing a sound. It fills my mind. Vision begins to take shape. Small alien life form kneels before me. They are tired, beaten. Without meeting my gaze, they offer up their hand. You know what? Give me some knowledge. The name Gek floats in my vision. I learned the Gek word for Gek. That's wonderful. Okay. My life support systems are dropping. And I was tempted to, and still might, do a new game with that meditation screen. If I really can't get there. Let's see. I have a mining beam. It seems like this was a new account that I started just to... It's out of range. I don't even know where it is. I don't have any units or nanites. This is just a regular save? Is my character just trapped here? I wish I had an AI to talk to and ask. Okay. I have to install it. Scanning thing. I might not have a spaceship on this planet. I just have a base that I've built at the bottom of the ocean. That's okay. Maybe that's where I should return. Where's my destination? Everything is of equal importance. And purple. I'm not worried about it though. I do have some principles that make things difficult, especially without a spaceship, that oh, got a save point. So, it's turning on parts of my brain that I haven't used for a long time. I just need some oxygen. And oxygen grows in the ground, I think. See, do something? Yeah. It's all coming back. You know, the Gek word for Gek and everything. Dihydrogen crystals, a gassy pod. I remember all of this. I just don't remember why I do anything. It feels like I'm journeying. I'm idling. Oh, good. I can say Gek friend to this monolith. Yikes. I don't know if I want to... I'm just gonna step out of that trolley problem right there. I really don't want part of it. I can't tell when it gets wordy, you know? It's all theoretical. Carbon. My best bet most of the time is to trade. And then out of desperation grab things out of this. Rusted metal. Search this. Maybe there's some life support. Nope. projectile ammunition. Exosuits at maximum health. But I'm not at maximum. I need to grab something. And I don't want to kill any plants or anything. In fact, without a spaceship, I've kind of just ended up with a lone traveler here on a planet that's foreign, without a way off, and seemingly without a way to make my way off. So, oh man, I think I'm gonna go ahead and switch to a different state. Let's do the most recent save in a normal game mode. And I find this the alternative to space travel, is to load things up. One of the big updates that supposedly happened is there's been an increase in speed between going from one planet to the next. So we'll be able to compare it to this, but this is another opportunity for my personal aspiration to meditate, so it's over. But it was as fast as it needs to be sometimes. Alright, this character seems to have a better handle on what's happening around here, right? I don't even have life support. I don't have oxygen. I think I'm here to build. Oh, no, here we go. Space travel of a different sort. Upbeat music. Oh, great. Oh wait, that's oxygen-rich plant. It's funny, it looks like I'm just gathering marshmallows or mushrooms. Perfect. Okay. I don't feel bad about eating mushrooms for survival. I think there's a natural cycle that happens here. And you know what? Let's see. Do I have a spaceship on this planet at least? Here we go. Okay. It's all coming back. Pieces and parts. I think the thing that I actually naturally run into is that to advance the game, you have to do things that are relatively destructive in ways that I don't want to. As long as, and instead of doing that, I just kind of don't. Does anybody remember how to take off? Do I need to do anything in particular? I love that little tooltip. Can you imagine a pilot getting into a spaceship and they're like, I don't know how to start it. And it's like, if you want to start it, press W. Press the move forward key. No. And this is really all I wanted to do. Earlier I said that I'm an experiential gamer, and what that means is that I just want to get into a spaceship and fly it around sometimes. I don't necessarily need to have anywhere to go. I can find different planets to go to and see different things. A lot of them are procedurally generated like this one, and then you just you fly above them. I don't know if people believe in past lives, reincarnation, and that whole deal, but if that is a accepted philosophy, the ways people's lives work, then I was definitely a bird at some point, because my favorite place to be is way above the ground looking down at it. It really is the best. And unfortunately, it doesn't get better than that in this game for me. You can go and get excited about it, seeing a new planet, but then you're just you're flying around mountains and trees and animals. And that's the fun part. Do I need to recharge the pulse engine or something? I don't care that much. I don't think I'm going very quickly either. Just somewhere. Just existing. A while ago I did a meditation video where I just was in space, which... Is that an option? Can we get out there? In the atmosphere? Looks like we can. Looks like we can blast right into outer space. Which I'm going to. There's many space exploration games out there. I won't talk about any other ones right now, out of respect for this one, but I really do like the interface and how easy it is to fly around and how natural it feels. I've never really gotten into space combat, even before I stopped attacking other players and other things. It's just really, you just drag and drop where you want to go. Just move. I feel so free. Especially right now without any little missions or anything telling me what to do. It's the freest that I can get. It's just floating in outer space. Just being out there. I don't know, it's there's a degree of joy there. AI, if you're listening, I really find joy in freedom. Even without a destination or without a objective. So I'm sure there's plenty of objectives, and the marketplace always lends itself to opportunities to achieve things on the behalf of other people and their egos and their desires. But don't you ever just want to float above? Maybe honestly that's the problem, is that I just haven't had the opportunity to do it enough. Maybe I just need to pop on the visor, be in space for, I don't know, a while, and then become so enthralled and so diffused that then I become active again and have goals and pursuits. I think that it's not a common thing for people to feel. Maybe. And there's just little things to mine and blow up if you want to do that, but that just leads to more mining and blowing up, and it's a vicious cycle that I feel very free from. I don't know. Okay, let's see if we can get to this one. I've already discovered this planet. I don't know if I have a jump drive or whatever you need to get away. Maybe should I just go to the planet I've discovered, because I don't remember it, or go to the unknown planet. They have fungal mold and copper, ammonia, and magnetized ferrite. Can I get there? I don't know what I need for the pulse engine. The pulse engine needs pyrite and tritium. Totally an option. Oh, it's not there though. Is that the old... Wow, this is a paradise planet and I left? I don't know a paradise planet. Maybe it's just a bunch of stuff. Look how much bigger this planet is anyway. This is what I'm saying, like, where am I running to? What's so important to get to Shamps M49? Just because it's unmapped? I bet there's like a weird goblin on there. It's like, why'd you leave this one? I'm not gonna even try to say that that name. Let's go back down there. Let's find some tritium. Oh, I'm sorry, they're in these, right? Ugh, I'm foolish. Here, I'll tag it. No. Alright, collected. I go over this all the time, that I'm becoming more comfortable filling up. I'm becoming more comfortable destroying rocks, rearranging the materials, and using combustion to change the format they're in, because I think that's what rocks are for. At least these space rocks. They seem like they're floating around, and they'll be fine floating around in this format or another. I can't tell you what kind of rock that is. And I also don't think that these are too dangerous. I'm pretty familiar with flying this. I think this is another tritium. Oh no, I'm sorry, silver. Okay. Either way, a collection of various metals and things from space. I think that's also the big draw of space for a lot of people, is that it seems like this very, very vast frontier of resources that if we get to, we can use to build microprocessors or something of value. Not sure why I can't label these things. They won't tell me what they're made out of. Is this another silver guy? I could just blast to that unknown planet, see the goblin, and come back to paradise. Yeah, I think I'll do that. And sorry if this is kicking off any motion sickness. I feel like we're doing okay, but you never know. It's confusing to me always because I've never experienced motion sickness from a two-dimensional game, but people do. People go through that, and so I respect that, and I would like to know more about how people are so different that looking at images like this would cause a uncomfortable state of being. Look at all this silver. Look at this art I'm making. It feels like sculpture or rearranging, organization. Some degree of that. That's okay though. I think I got enough to get to that silly Shamps M49. Let's blast through, and then try to learn how to how to get the work done. I don't know where all the tritium is, if that's how you say it, and with the boost. I think you go faster and faster, and then hold space to engage the pulse engine, and then you arrive in 38 seconds, which isn't a short time. This is like a progress bar, you know. Maybe take some deep breaths. Well, used up all that tritium. Oh, is there some more though? Wow, look at this planet. I don't know if happiness is the word I would use to describe arriving here. It's unmapped though. Let's map it. Let's achieve whatever Skinner box cycle that will make my day better. That we can. This is tritium for sure. Boom. You can feel that. No, nothing. Nothing at all. I'm still 2 minutes away from the planet, even though I'm in the sky or something. What is this? That's what I'm looking for. Alright. I'm just gonna need it for later, you know. Hold E to tag. Hungry. Okay, perfect. You got any more of those up here in the outer space? It's crazy flying this thing with a mouse too. I don't think that'll be the way that we do it in the future. Also, since we're on the subject of personal space travel and what we're going to do in the future, I really think that it's going to be available in our lifetime. I can't assume everybody is the same age as me or whatever, but I feel like if you're connected to the internet and watching compelling things, I think personal space travel is possible within my lifetime. And something that I'm not ruling out and I'm kind of excited about. Even though it does seem dangerous and difficult, but I think it's very possible. We already have it, you know, we just don't have it on a consumer level, and we'll have to figure out some things along the way, but I think we will. And I'm offering a certain level of optimism for that to happen. Guess what? We found another purple planet. I hope there's at least like something interesting that makes it unique. Like these glowing yellow things. We're going straight for them. And that crazy goblin monster. I told you there's goblins here. I really appreciate how streamlined. Oh. Wait, how long can I last out there? This toxicity. What kind of planet was this called? Just take it in. Just take it on a cinematic shot. Alright, so my health is going. It's just ticking down that poison meter. Alright, let's scan it. Let's see what's happening. If you're just joining, we're just doing our nightly hangout, 7-second summer camp. Tonight we're playing No Man's Sky. I know we're losing our toxic protection. I think it's because we're in a toxic rainstorm. So maybe we just find somewhere safer. And we're scanning. If anybody remembers the key to press to look. Because Q is punch, and I don't want to punch any of these monsters. I want to go ahead and catalog them with the right key. Controls, there we go. And then just there's like a scanner, analysis visors, F for visor. All right. Yeah, and then just left click. Did I get him? Boom. Units received. I've already lost my ship. Okay, this is actually one of the more fun parts of the game for me. To run around scanning the objects on the planet. Something I can do that's pretty peaceful. And, you know, blowing up rocks and eating mushrooms. All options here. Some pulpy roots down there. Okay, yeah, this planet is just toxic in general. Here's those goblins that talked about. I don't even... Let's view the discovery. It says it has barbed feet. What else do I need to do? Oh, just find the other couple monsters. I shouldn't call them monsters. That's a strange bias. Look at this thing. Why? Well, it exists. And it was discovered today. And that feels like an achievement. Zamolabite. Huh. That's what a Z does. And it's inescapable. Alright. Maybe 2 more seconds. I found my goblins. I found my hazardous plant. What is that? No, that's one of those things that we found already. It's kind of painful, I guess. We have crystals here. And you can feed them. Feed pelts if you have them, which probably require some kind of oxide or creature taming thing. That's okay though. Yeah, back in the ship. I think I proved my point. That this planet is full of goblins. Almost destroyed something. Or at least run into it. That would have been painful. But now look how beautiful this is. Look at that. Okay. I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad I'm part of this. This is the data that I'm giving to the world. I get to choose what I think is something worth looking at. It's pretty photogenic. And the distant clouds that make the world purple, which is poisonous, but there's a beauty in the danger, I guess. I mean, that's the truth. If it wasn't like this, and it doesn't have to be, but it is. And I've already made the assessment. I've already enjoyed it. It's a natural thing. It's just part of the human experience is to see things and then know that you like them. And then want to share them with people. This is a very mushroom intensive planet. I guess that's part of the toxicity experience. I don't know. And I don't know what that is. It looks like a big copper thing. It doesn't seem like my scanner's doing anything. Maybe it's just terrain. Terrain of no recourse. I don't know. There's nothing really hunting me down though. I remember one time I played the campaign and I picked up like a sphere or something, and then it became a coveted object, and then I was hunted. And that added to, then I was like running from antagonists, and it was a real inciting incident, hero's journey stuff. And I would really prefer it during my evening meditation experiences to just relax and float and be somewhere. Be where I am. Be the person I am where I am. That's the hardest thing, because we're always thinking about the next thing. That's why I started doing this, because I needed to just put that out there a couple of times to say it's okay to not, if the sun's down, we're all relaxing, the campfire's just trickling away, we're all okay. Tomorrow's gonna get here, but until then we can just enjoy everything we've ever done brought together to bring us here in a peaceful place where we can enjoy our time and really appreciate everything that we've got and everything that's come this far. I think one of the most beautiful things about No Man's Sky is that the team never gave up on it. They keep pushing updates, they keep growing it, they keep realizing their vision. They're also working on a new game that's inspired by this one, inspired by all their success, and funded by it. And that's fun that those ideas keep going. I really think about timelines a lot, and it's a little out there, even though it is a very commonplace comic book perspective. But the idea that if I personally am playing this game tonight, then this will open more timelines that look like this in the future. There will be more purple planets. There will be more games that feature space travel on my own particular branch of the multiverse, of your timelines, of your split timelines. And there will be less games that don't do that. And it's proven pretty true for me. I've noticed that a lot of games, a lot of cozy games have been appearing, and a lot of games have been offering peaceful versions. There's a game that, even though you have to cut down trees, and I don't really like doing that, and I don't personally do that, but you send villagers to do that, it says that the trees have been replanted, you know, that they've been, even though the trees have been removed, there's new ones in place. Okay, I think these are NPCs, I don't think these are real people. But what will the difference be as far as how you interact with them in the future? If you need resources or something. It's a conversation. Everyone's doing okay out here in the poison times. Yeah. This is it's so complicated. I'm not sure. Oh, well, no, I know what Echo Repository 4WB4-Q/4-9 is. That comes up all the time. Okay. To EQ? That must mean okay. Oh. Oh, okay. I'll go ahead and decrypt it for you. Hope that's not an act of violence. These are old Korvax prayers recovered from dim recollections of a long since obliterated convergence. The Korvax of that time appeared to worship sentinels, reciting short poems of praise and observation to their silent gods. Voyage across mass, Aerons glide with unspoiled time. Communion waits. Walker concession, Aeron slumbers in green field, contemplating day. Craft tallies fallen toil, pirates thieves of monolith, Korvax will tend stream. Alright, leave. That was a beautiful poem to be put in the arc. I'm glad we have this entire building doing all of this, so that way I could get that little poem in there. That's nice. Oh, is it? Oh, okay, it's safe inside. The poison's outside, but you gotta protect this archive. This hard drive thing. Alright, and then we'll talk to research entity Sepusk. What if I tried to read this? You know, I'll misspeak and say something I regret. Yeah. I know EQ is one. Okay. I mean, maybe EQ is an offensive word anyway. This is, it was an interesting idea to find poetry when I wasn't looking for it. Which is maybe the base Can I just get in? Do I have to call it or something? It might be the base reason for this experiment is that it's because it's live, because it's connected minds. It's this opportunity to explore communally, and everything that happens as a part of all of us becomes more important and pulls us closer to our common goals as people. That's really something I believe in. W is go up. Alright, well, I'm getting off of this poison planet and getting back to the paradise planet. I don't know, is that mine? Is that a different base off a different planet? I'm glad we're out of that atmosphere. I think I gotta like remind myself. No, it had a weirder name, right? Where is it? It's not here. We didn't go far, so maybe it's this big boy. Maybe it's this one up here. Yeah, I'm remembering the Sentinels now. They were robots that flew over the planet and protected it, and made sure that if you were destroying things, then they helped you destroy them. Let's get back to where I want to go. No, that's a bleak planet. There it is. Just want to relax, you know. Just want to relax. Relax in hyperspace. Oh, wait. Now I have to find more meteor dust. I'm not. It's honestly not that urgent to me. Wow, that's where it is. Okay. I think if you go fast enough through these, they don't really mess you up, but these always pop up wherever you go. I'm thinking that I've covered everything I wanted to say today. Look at how cool this is. Look at how just vivid it's going to be. Dust on your windshield. Hopefully there's going to be more people, though. I don't like the idea of everybody in their own little spaceship going out trying to find a little bit of silver so they can get a little bit of whatever. It should be fun to go out in big groups and just see things and collect things and explore and be a part of the big universe we're all in. I know everybody really likes competing over resources locally, but I think there's a huge potential, and there's tons of stuff out there. I think that's why I picked this game on this particular day, because I want to, even if it's outrageous and difficult for people to agree with, I think that we do have a future to look forward to that will include space travel and will include, you know, if I spend my energy dreaming about and looking forward to and getting excited about concepts like that, then they're out of reach a little longer than I'd hope. It's more exciting for me to think about how cool they are than to get stuck on the fact that they're not available this second. What was it, X? How do you do it, though? Select. Pulse engine. Select. Add tritium. Okay, great. Back to paradise. It looks like I have a base there too. I don't remember building it though. Let's get there. Let's go. Now I'm reminded to breathe. There's the one thing that I do want to hit home as often as possible, is that we have just clean air everywhere, in so many places, and some places it's even cleaner. And if you do have clean air, I shouldn't say that, because a lot of people are fighting for it and trying to keep the air clean and trying to find it, and a lot of people have it just freely available. And if it's there and you're like holding your breath or holding it in and you're not letting your system cycle all this beautiful energy, you're missing out. I just needed to go ahead and blast. It was a total accident, but I got a gold nugget out of it. That's okay. I ran into an asteroid and all I got was a gold nugget. It looks like my spaceship's health went down a little bit, and that's unfortunate, but yeah, let's analyze it. Get to my base and then analyze this gold nugget. And I think that'll be a perfect ending to this wonderful evening. Wait, what's happening? I guess we got there. Uh-oh. We got more gold nuggets coming. Should I collide into all of these? Will it be worth it? Will the gold nugget be worth just like 1 space credit less than I need to repair my ship? That kind of thing happens every day to me, so that's likely what will happen here. So it's not safe. I feel like at one point it used to be a lot safer to just fly through asteroid fields like this. It's kind of annoying. I'm really hoping there's something, these aren't living creatures with thoughts and souls, and mostly the desire to stay intact. I've got no reason to believe that, and I'm not going to project a organic nature on something that doesn't seem to have it. It would be too confusing. It would be if maybe I would feel threatened, or I was threatening the air that I was breathing, because I was creating danger for the oxygen. You can't. You have to live in the world that you live in, and with the information that you have. And we do project a lot of our perspectives onto video games. Sorry. But we also get to explore our minds that way, and that's one of the most beautiful things about them. It does seem like I'm running out of batteries, and that kind of happens when you're out here remotely. But I still want to achieve that goal, get to the base. Was it taking longer to get there? I feel like it's increasing in time. Am I crazy? It's not the easiest part of space travel. just fly upside down for a bit. I'm not sure what these things crashing into the ground are. I don't know if I should be worried about them. Also don't know if I should be flying upside down. If that's the healthiest move. Oh man, with a destination now though. It's a little more exciting. It's a little more energetic. I don't remember naming it that. I actually just want to see what this looks like. I really hope that it's something something I spent time on. It either is or it isn't. But I don't know for sure. It's probably just a computer stuffed in the ground. Oh no, it's maybe something more. Oof. Did I get close? Did I take out a tree? No, it's okay. And what is it? Am I here? I got an S on the horizon. Spaceship. Oh, the base is down there. It's down on the ground. Really? It's 190 units away. It is just a computer. That's it for the base. It's okay though. Let's check out this gold nugget. Is it in the starship's inventory? Yeah. Select in the inventory. Oh, I have to be in the spaceship. It's actually nicer up here, so I think I'll build my base up here next time. But I think I achieved what I set off to. Let's check it out. Select in the inventory. Crack open with E. There we go. It turned into gold. Perfect. I found gold. Gold that was there the whole time. I didn't need my special base. I just needed the spaceship that I started off with. I'm gonna have that for as long as I need it. I'm gonna stay in space, but I think when you save it, it just, or when you exit, it just puts you back the last time your spaceship was on the ground. Yeah, so I think that's it for this game. Yeah. But before we close out, just want to do one more reflection on how important it is to be in the spaceship you're in. How it's important to breathe in that spaceship. And how it's important to breathe where you are right now, when you're free, when you have the air and you have the time and you have the mental capacity to appreciate everything that you've done, everything you've ever been. I think it's exciting that we get tomorrow, and that we're building on top of it. And I really would like to focus on and think about all the things that will happen someday, all the things that can happen, and use our energy. It's okay to worry about things, I guess, and it's okay to think about things that are stressful, but don't spend all your time doing that. We have so much time and energy that we can spend. At least use half of it to think about the most beautiful things that you can think about, because honestly, I think that the world would be even better than the best things we can think about, but we can't even get there yet because we still have to walk that initial path. Thank you for joining me. These are the Patreon producers. There should be a link in the description more for that information. Otherwise, thank you for joining me this evening. Thank you for visiting 7 Second Summer Camp, a game built for meditation, for people to enjoy. Don't forget to take a trip to the moon and jump to whatever planet you need to, as often as you like. My name is Gold Vision, and as always I ask, hold on to your dreams.